Hi everyone, so we're going to go ahead and write inequalities based off of real world situations. So here's our real world situation here. There are at least 25 girls and boys in the class and we want to write an inequality on it. So remember, an inequality, those are your greater than, less than, greater than, or equal to symbols, less than, or equal to symbols. For word problems, we do typically stick to mostly over here, the or equal to. That's just kind of how real world situations play out a little bit more, but you may also use the greater or less than symbols. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. So let X be girls and Y be boys. There are at least 25 girls and boys in the class. So we want to think about what at least 25 means. So if I say something is at least 25, does that mean you're going to have more than 25 or less than 25? If I say I have at least 25 girls and boys in the class, that means you're going to have more or equal to. So that would be greater than or equal to 25, because you're going to have more or greater than or equal to 25. So it's kind of like almost the opposite, because see how up here, how it says at least, but then we use the greater than symbol? So these two are kind of like opposites of each other. The reason for that is because at least just means that you're going to have 25 or more. If I say I have at least 25 kids, that means I have 25 or more, which means greater than. Okay, and then it's just what the final part is, it's going to be getting those variables. So if X is girls and Y is boys, there are 25 girls and boys. So I could just say the girls plus the boys. These are my students in the class. They must be greater than or equal to 25. That is my girls plus the boys. I have greater than or equal to 25. I have at least 25 boys and girls. And that would be your inequality to match this situation. On the next slide, you will see this second inequality. Not the inequality, the situation. Let X be chocolate chips and Y be snickerdoodle cookies. Veronica needs to buy no more than 40 cookies total. So why don't you go ahead and try this one first, and then come back and check with the video if you'd like. So for no more than 40 cookies, I want you to think about, if you want no more than 40 cookies, does that mean you need greater than 40 or less than 40 if you want no more than 40 cookies? Use this to see if you can write the entire inequality. Go ahead and press pause on the video, give it a shot, and then don't press play again until you're ready to go over. Okay, let's go ahead and go over the answer for this one. So for no more than 40, so if I want 40 cookies, if I want no more than 40, that means I want less than 40. If X is my chocolate chip, Y is my snickerdoodle, that would be the chocolate chip cookies plus the snickerdoodle cookies are less than 40. And there's something else I didn't mention on the above equation, is that this plus sign represents the and, or the total. So these are like my chocolate chip and my snickerdoodle, or the total of the cookies. That's what that plus sign represents. And that's how we know to add versus like multiply or subtract. Okay, and this would be the inequality here. You could also have the equal to sign. So what the difference between these two are. This is saying the chocolate chip plus the snickerdoodle, has to be less than 40 cookies. If I add the or equal to sign, that just means the chocolate chip plus the snickerdoodle has to be less than or equal to 40. I'm pretty lenient, so if you have either inequality, it doesn't matter if it has the or equal to sign or the not the or equal to sign. I'm lenient with that part just because as long as it's facing the right direction, like you have the less than sign, that's the main important part there. So either one of these can be correct.